Hello everyone, welcome to the NN Classroom. Today I'd like to share with you a past paper question related to topic 10, Organic Chemistry, question number 33 in 2017, time zone 0, November paper. Let's see. Given, propene reacts separately with the first reaction condition in an aqueous medium and also acidic medium, and on the other side, hydrogen gas with using nickel metal catalyst to give product X and product Z respectively. So given this equation, so what are the major products for those reactions? Yeah, so this is a really classical question asking for the chemical properties of alkenes or alkenes. So let's recall. Alkene normally subject, apart from combustion, normally subject to the reaction known as addition. Addition is so easily understood as a way that we break down the double bond, especially the pi bond, the second bond, in a way open this arm and link to something else. Depends on what you give to them, then they will open their arms and grab those things, right? So easy. Just like I open up my arms and then pick up the things that you've given to me. So that is the logic, right? So for the first situation, maybe Z first, this is going to be easier. If you give me simply two hydrogens, so I will simply add up in a way one side hydrogen and on the other side also hydrogen, so resulting in an alkane. So for this perspective, so easy that we can see for Z can only be back to a propane, no degree of unsaturation anymore. So that's why answer now shortened to only A and C. For the second case, deducing the major product X, so clear that this time, what we are doing is a hydration process, addition of water. Water can be think of in a way like one side is hydrogen and one side is a OH pattern. So like you can split up as one side H and one side OH. So that's why the arms are now open up, and so one carbon grabs the hydrogen and the other carbon grabs the OH. So eventually resulting in an alcohol. So obviously that the one with an alcohol for compound X is going to be this one, right? A propane 2O, right? So obviously in this case the answer is going to be A. But just want you know that in this particular case of propene, because propene is what we call asymmetrical alkene. That means the double bond is not in the middle position of this hydrocarbon, meaning that if it has undergone, in this case, an asymmetrical addition, asymmetrical. That means what they're adding is also not the same, right? One side H, here one side H and one side OHs, right? So which means here comes with two addition products, right? Yeah, so mind you, in this case, if the alkene is an asymmetrical alkene and what they're adding is also asymmetrical, supposedly we can add up to two major products. The first one is like the middle carbon takes the H and then adjacent carbon takes the OH, or we can have the way that the middle carbon takes the OH and the adjacent carbon takes the H. So here comes two products, but which one is the major product is the choice given by a rule called the Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov's rule. Actually, it's really easy. Markovnikov's rule states that the hydrogen will have the preference to choose. The hydrogen is the one that we select and choose whether it goes to. Hydrogen will go to the carbon that has already more hydrogen. Again, hydrogen will go to the carbon that has already more hydrogen attached. So that's why if we look carefully, right, the pre-existing hydrogen on top of this propene, for the first one, having two hydrogens. But for the adjacent one, only having one hydrogen pre-existing. So which means if I'm a hydrogen, I will be more preferable to go to this carbon that has already more hydrogen instead of going to the middle carbon that has less hydrogen attached. So that's why for this perspective, like light term scripting, the hydrogen will go to the carbon that has already more hydrogen will result in this situation instead of that above situation, right? If I just point out the pre-existing hydrogen using red color and the newly added thing using the blue color, right? So you can see this will be the major product. across this McCartney-Cox route. So that's why the propane 2O will be my major product, and so matching with my choice A. So obviously the answer is going to be A.